Hi everybody, a very good morning. I'm with the founder of Rebound Stronger, Fauzi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how's your Saturday going?
It's been good.
You
Good start, good start.
Good start, yeah?
Yeah, I went to the park with my daughter this morning.
So no hangover or anything, yeah?
No, definitely no. Yeah.
So are you ready for the interview, bro?
Always ready.
Alright,
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure. Let's wait for a few people to come on board.
Yep.
Maybe we'll start in the next 2 minutes.
Hi Marlene, thank you for watching.
The water, alright. Vicky, is the camera all okay? Okay. Alright, so we got your friend has come on board.
This is Hitesh. He published the book of Better and Normal. I interviewed him in one of my podcasts.
Correct.
Good interview.
Right.
Thanks for...
That was about 2 months back, right?
Yeah, a long time back. Feels like a long time.
Alright, should we start, brother?
Yeah, fire up.
Fuzzy, how young are you? Just a casual question.
How young? I'm 38 years old now.
38 years old. I thought you were 28.
Thank you.
So, Fuzzy, can you share with us how did you come up with this Rebound Stronger? What's the whole baseline for Rebound Stronger?
Rebound Stronger. I have the idea basically last year. Start to think about basically most because of last year was I had a difficult project, really draining, and yeah, so really draining, and so I was really frustrated, and but I listened with the help of listening to podcasts, reading books, and also support from my family, my wife, and then my brothers. Got through, and somebody told me, hey, why don't you start a podcast, reach out to the people and learn from that people also. So that's how I got started to podcast.
But which was your first personal podcast did you watch? Was it the Tony Robbins?
No. I got to know podcasts long time, maybe many years ago. Like more like business podcast, like preparing for school. At the time, I was preparing for my MBA, and I listened to podcasts for MBA preparations. But the podcast which really I'm interested is one of the first is Lewis House, School of Greatness, and I saw Michelle is online. She also in a School of Greatness.
Alright.
Hi Yogesh.
Hello everybody.
Hey, I'm Shar. Thanks for watching. Hi, Herman. All right. So that's the first podcast which I really like. School of Greatness by Lewis House.
Lewis House. So that's your favorite.
Yes, my favorite. Yes.
I haven't checked him out. I'll check him out after the interview. Lewis House. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Fauzi, when did you do your first podcast? When was it launched?
The podcast was launched early April this year. I start really doing or thinking about it is end of the year. It's part of my. I joined a School of Greatness, and then we have a mastermind, and at the end, for me, my goal is I came up with the 3 goals one is launch my podcast,
Okay, launch it.
become new and noteworthy, and the third one I haven't reached yet. So
So
yeah.
you haven't discovered the third goal, or haven't?
I haven't hit my third goal yet.
Haven't
so that's the end of 2015, around October or so, around October till December. I had my first interview. The first two interview I had is with the School of Greatness friend. One is Tim Barker. Really appreciate he is one of part of the mastermind I have in that. And the other one is Elaine Huang. So those two people are amazing people, get me started with my podcast.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning you have a mastermind on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So you can share more about that later.
Yep.
So Fauzi, could you tell us what's the one common thing you have learned from all the interviews?
I guess the one common thing. Hi, Kaden. Thank you for watching. The one common thing is, I guess, pushing through despite of the difficulties. Keep going forward, and also believing that there is always better futures. May not be immediately, but if you keep on working on it, things will get better. So I guess having that belief and willingness to push through.
So pushing through, having patience, and a bit of determination.
Hi, Alvis.
Can you remember one point of your life where you really faced the obstacle and you overcame it? Maybe you need to share with the audience.
The most experience with the things which I remember the most is basically the last year which got me started with this podcast. So I really struggled at the time. We were trying to deliver a project, and before I solved one problem, 4 more problems came out. So I don't really know how actually I'm going to finish that project. I was like, oh my, how I'm going to finish this? How I'm going to answer to the client is kind of like already beyond schedule, and almost that we are running off the budget already. So that's and my wife just told me, well, if you can't, you need to get people together. You need to just do it one at a time, solve the problem one at a time. Yeah, so I mean I think that's a simple wisdom, but I guess at the time I don't have that wisdom.
So you solved it one at a time?
Not just me. I work with a team, and thank for that their help also.
Alright.
We solve one at a time. We try presented to the client. Okay, this is the outcome. Sorry for whatever the mistakes or delay. Yeah.
So your team was like your support system, your team and your wife.
Yep. Yes.
They gave you the
Hi Luke. Hi Claire.
the support and the baseline to fight all the obstacles that you faced.
Yeah, I think we sometimes maybe that's why I feel that one of my learning point also, I always, and even some people still told me, hey, don't try to solve everything by yourself. You can't. I mean, maybe small problems, but we are dealing with nowadays. We are dealing with much more complex projects, much more complex people, also different behavior. So so definitely we cannot solve everything by ourselves. We should even just having people to talk to okay, just bounce idea or listen to our frustration sometimes. Yeah, right. That helps.
That
helps.
So I think what we all need is a success buddy, someone who can guide us, support us, and hear us out when we face difficulty.
Yeah.
That's right. So Fauzi, you have even took up the better than normal coaching session, right?
Yep.
So bro, could you share with the audience what made you take up the BTN coaching program?
So why? Because I feel that in life you need support definitely, and sometimes, especially when I'm starting a new things, I don't really know all the ways. Definitely, if you can have somebody else who can guide you along the way and give you guidance, that will shortcut some of the learning curve, and having the accountability also definitely helps in terms of achieving your goals.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Having a accountability partner is very important. You need someone to keep checking whether you have reached the destination or not.
Yep.
So, from the whole coaching program, what has been your biggest takeaway till now?
Till now, I would say
if there's one thing you have learned, what would it have been?
I would say maybe this is a quite general, but having a clear plan of what I want to do. Like, okay, this is the goal. Having that written down and actually break that down into small chunk, which I can do.
Yeah.
Maybe every week or every month. This is the smaller goal.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hi Jeff, thank you for watching. Hi Donna, you're welcome.
Hello. Hi,
I hope
guys.
you're enjoying podcasts now, listening to podcasts. Not just my podcast, also the other podcasts, great podcasts.
So like what you say, clarity is very crucial. If you can't see your target, you will not be able to shoot it.
Definitely, yes, yeah.
So that's the one thing you took away, being clear and breaking your goals down into simple steps.
Yep. And basically, yeah, measure that your progress.
So, bro, back to you. What has been your biggest life lesson?
Oh, that's a tough question. Life lessons. I'm still learning. I think one of my biggest life, I still call it a challenge for me, is to understand people, to actually connect, and having like in workplace, because sometimes you don't always have the positions of authority to tell people, oh, you must do this. Even you tell the people, they might not do it if they don't like it. So I'm still learning on how I should develop my communication skill. I think that's very important, connecting with people, appreciating people. Yeah.
So I think what you're talking about is leadership.
Yeah, leadership, and also just understanding people and connecting with people.
I guess that's leadership. So that has been your biggest life lesson, connecting with people and getting them to lead with you.
Yeah, still learning.
Still learning. Yeah, we all are learning. I think life is like a never-ending university. You learn something new every day. There's no end to it.
Yeah.
So, Fauzi, let me bring you back in time. If you could go back to being 18 years old, what's something you would have done differently?
If I could go back.
So let's say we could go back 20 years. What would be something you would have done different?
I would say maybe same. I guess maybe not focusing on so much on self-achievement or academic achievement, and also take more risks.
Take more
Yeah.
risk as in what?
I mean, explore different things. I guess take more risks, try different things. Don't, yeah. I guess, but I'm pretty logical person. Like, even like for example, I would say, oh, maybe I should not take that because I don't think I'm good at that. So, okay, so I should have take that. I don't even really explore in really deep whether I'm really going to be successful or not. I was just, don't think I'm good at that. Or maybe should avoid that.
So I guess what you're saying is you should have stepped out of your comfort zone more.
Yeah.
That's correct, right? I mean, I'm trying to rephrase it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's correct. I think the more you step out of your comfort zone,
Hey, Risha.
the more success you're going to find. Hello, guys.
Hi, Kamal.
Yeah, Kamal's my friend from India, so we got people from all over the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeff is from my friends from Facebook group Inner Circle from US.
You from US. Hi, Jeff. It must be quite late in the US, yeah?
Yeah, thank you for watching, Jeff.
Still up.
Okay, let's proceed.
Yeah, so bro, now I'm going to make it a bit harder. If there's one liner, how would you define success?
Success for me, let me think. I would say living to your potential and also feeling or fulfilling your purpose in this world. I guess we all have a purpose. Everybody plays. This is I learned from my wife as well as my daughter, who likes to watch this Lion King Circle of Life. So everybody has a place in this world as part of the circle of life. It doesn't matter whether you're the lion, the king, or you're the warthog or whatever. So I'm just, for me is, hopefully I can fulfill my role here in this life to the best I can.
So I totally agree with you. It's as though we are living in a kingdom and we all are different creatures. And not necessarily we got to be a lion, but what's important is we play to our fullest.
Yes.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Living life with your maximum potential.
Yeah.
Now you sound a bit like my brother Vicky.
And also I guess, and not to the definition of success, but also enjoying that process.
Enjoying the process. I think, people get too hung up chasing their goals or dreams that they forgot to enjoy the flow. They forget about the journey. They start focusing on money and all. But I think what's important is enjoying the journey and learning from it.
Yeah. Still guilty of that also, still learning.
Because
yeah.
So, Fauzi, your whole podcast, how many people have you interviewed till now?
The one which is already up there is 21 episode, and I already have about 6 or 7 episodes recorded but not published.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 or 7 recorded,
Yeah.
but haven't put it up.
Yes.
Do you have a website where everyone can check it out?
You can go to reboundstronger.com. Yeah, that's where I put all the show notes, the link to the podcast. To subscribe, you can. There are multiple ways of subscribing podcasts. So you can use either your iPhone or your Android. If you haven't know podcast before, you can go to reboundstronger.com/subscribe. I put I think 4 or 5 videos on how to subscribe podcast. So you can use that video to subscribe to any other podcast. Just replace the keywords from Rebound Stronger to other podcasts. So yeah.
So yes, whoever is watching us, I eagerly urge you to subscribe to Fauzi Podcast, because he has put in a lot of effort and hard work, and plus you'll find a lot of personal benefits in that. The interviews are very good, and totally you can learn from every individual story. There'll be a different takeaway, right?
Yeah. Hitesh, you got a feedback from Donna, said nice questions, because in terms of wondering what we would do differently if we go back to 18 years old. Great job. Good question.
Thank you. My brother asks me that every day. Vicky always asks me. That's
Different.
how I learned it. So, Fauzi, what's your end goal for the whole podcasting journey? What do you want to achieve eventually?
I guess reach out to more people. When I started the podcast, basically my mission or my idea is basically people or we shouldn't lose hope. I know sometimes when we are at the bottom of things, it's really difficult to see whether there's hope. But we shouldn't lose that hope and have faith. So that's why I interview people from many different backgrounds, many different adversities. Maybe although to a certain extent I care about download, but I'm kind of like, okay, if I put really wide, maybe some people can just resonate with one story, which is really related to the challenge.
So one story may change your life.
Yeah. So
one story.
So that, I mean, for me is hopefully I will keep putting the things out there, and yeah, hopefully it's useful for the listeners.
So your mission is to inspire the public by all the interviews that you're doing.
So I also have the Facebook group called Rebound Stronger. So we've done.
Yeah, and do subscribe here, Rebound Stronger.
Thanks. Yeah. So in the group, what I'm trying to do also, basically, I'm planning to have a year plan for the group, how we're going to shape the group so that it can benefit the people in the group. So one idea which I have is basically we are discussing what type of books we will want to discuss every month, and talk about that books, and also having accountability of taking actions based on what we learn from the book. So because for me, it's reading books is just information. So how we can grow together is by keeping each other accountable.
Yeah, I think it's very important to apply your knowledge. There's a saying, if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Definitely.
Which was the latest book discussion that you did?
The latest book discussion which I did is Take the Stare from Rory Faden. Yeah.
Yep.
He is one of the champion of Toastmasters, world champion, second
It was a fantastic book. I read it 2 years back.
Yep.
Very good. For those of you all who haven't read it, go check it out.
Hi Bing Yao. Hi Kevin. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for watching.
And Fauzi, you're going for the Brandon Bouchard course, right? This coming September.
Yes, end of September till October. I'll be visiting friends as well as attending 2 events. One of these is High Performance Academy by Brandon Bouchard. I'm grateful that my friend Robert Murray invited me to this event. I've heard a lot of good things about the event. It's mind-blowing. So the second event I'm attending is in Columbus. It's another, the podcast I listen just now, or I mentioned in the beginning, is Lewis House School of Greatness.
Yeah, you did Lewis House School of Greatness.
Yep.
But you're attending so many events. Why?
Well, one thing is I believe that, okay, I guess one of the main reason, right? I'll be honest. One of the main reason is the connections I want to build with the people I meet there, with the friends I'm going to meet there.
So network.
I've talked to them for long through Skype, through internet, talk in the Facebook group, and I want to meet them. So that's the first thing. Even before the content of the event itself. So and of course the event also brings much more people to the group, right? Not just the people I know. There will be new people, and the third thing, of course, the content is I'm pretty sure I trust these two guys, Brandon Bouchard and Lewis House.
I love Brandon Bouchard.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite online mentors.
Yep.
I have really learned so much from him. He always has valuable knowledge.
Jeff said that Brandon will be at Lewis House event as well.
Alright.
Cool. Thanks for
perfect.
that. Hi Vivian.
Looks like I'm gonna have a crazy time.
I'm sure. I think it will be exciting, and also it's also exciting for the sightseeing. Also, I have planned my sightseeing, quick sightseeing in between.
It's in US, right?
Yeah.
Which part?
The High Performance Academy will be in San Diego.
Wow.
And the Lewis House Summit of Greatness will be in Columbus.
Wow, I'm so jealous. You're gonna have fun, buddy.
I'm following your track, man.
I wish you a happy learning journey, bro.
Thank you.
Keep up all your good work. Keep inspiring people. And everyone out there, I urge you to like Fauzi's Facebook page, which is Rebound Stronger, and do visit his link up here.